Restaurant group dining reservations can be a complete nightmare, not only for restaurants, but for the guests as well, if it is not done correctly. So if you are in the restaurant industry here in Las Vegas, in any capacity, I highly recommend you stick around for this video. Today I went to a restaurant called The Stove. It's off of Eastern out in Henderson, and they are known for being kind of like this party brunch kind of environment. They have photographers and just all of the boozy things that happen for celebrations, typically large parties. So I've been there before. The reason we were there today is for my buddy's birthday. We have done his birthday there in previous years. And I've got to say, I was really bummed out that we had a service fail rather than a service win today, because I feel like it could have so easily have been a win, and it just wasn't. So let me explain. My buddy made the reservation for 14 people, arrives, and table set for 12. He sits, the server kind of rectifies it and says, oh, well, we have this table right next to you. The minute your other guests arrive, we'll pull it in and connect the tables. Okay, so my buddy, just agrees. It's fine. It's, he's being reasonable. And then more of the guests show up, and within 10 minutes, that table gets sat with 5 women. And that table was not the only table in that area, like all within each other, that could have sat 5 people. But the hostess, the server, like whoever was in charge of seating sat those women there instead of at the table next to it. So, we were a little bit confused. We had been told that table was being held for our additional guests, and then it was sat. So fail number 1. Then when more of our guests showed up, of course, a manager shows up to the table because there's not enough seats. And she, honestly, I don't even know her name, guys. She did not appear to be a manager. She was not dressed like a manager. She did not act like a manager. She did not present herself as management. And so I think that if you're in a decision-making role, appearances do somewhat matter. Or presenting yourself like you're a decision maker, that matters, right? Having the confidence in, hey, like, I'm here to help, and I can make the decisions to make all this work for you, right? This girl did not have that. So fail number 2. When we explained to her that our server assured us that table was being held, she said to us that, yes, the server had come to her, asked her permission to hold that table, and she told the server no. Well, to which our response was, well, we were never told. Like, the server never came to us and told us that it wasn't being held any longer, right? And the manager could have easily responded with, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. She was definitely supposed to tell you about that. How can I make this better? That would have been a great response, right? Instead, she just basically shrugged her shoulders and she's like, oh, well, kind of seems like your fucking problem. What? Like, what is happening in Vegas? I don't get it. Okay, so that fail number 2. Excuse me. The next thing is that she offers to move all of the large party, all of us, to the main dining room, instead of moving the 5 women next to us that had been seated at that table that could have connected to our table. So it just becomes like an incredible shit show so fast. And literally, they moved us 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds after the appetizers dropped. Guys, this should not be happening. Like, the reservation was booked for 14. The appetizers dropped, and then you move the guests? No, no, there's a way to go about it so that it's smooth. Even if you have to move 20 people, there's a way to navigate that and to impress the guests, because most guests, they don't remember being inconvenienced. They remember how that inconvenience was managed, how it was rectified, how it was, how the team came together and solved the problem. That's what they remember. So if you're in the restaurant industry, I hope this is helpful. Always message me if you have any questions. My mission is to truly help and inspire local businesses to give better experiences to the locals. We spend our time and money out in these businesses and we're constantly disappointed, constantly. So let's do better, Vegas. We can do this. That's your bold truth. I really do want a better Vegas, and I'm always here if you guys need more hospitality advice, more customer experience, inside tips, let me know. Follow, like, share, all the buttons, all that crap. Thanks.